So how much do billionaires really pay in taxes? Robert Frank has done some number crunching, and he has some answers for us. Robert, good morning.
Good morning, Becky. Well, President Biden saying in recent speeches that, quote, billionaires pay a lower tax rate than firefighters or police officers. In fact, they pay a much higher rate. Now, this confusion is due to the White House creating a brand new definition of income, one that includes unrealized capital gains like unsold stock. So they would count Elon Musk's $50 billion in Tesla stock gains so far this year as income and claim he's not paying enough on those unsold shares. Now, current tax law only, of course, defines realized gains as income. Biden's billionaire minimum tax would impose a 20% tax on income and unrealized capital gains for those worth more than $100 million. Now, as for what billionaires really pay, well, the IRS doesn't release the average tax rates of the nation's 800 or so billionaires, but it does publish the tax rates for the highest earners, or the top 0.001%. Those taxpayers who earn more than $77 million a year had an average tax rate of 24%. The middle 20% of Americans, or those with income between $60,000 and $100,000, had an average tax rate of about 12%. So the tax rate paid by the highest earners is more than twice that of the average firefighter or police officer. Now, even all of this takes into account payroll taxes. So, Becky, it shouldn't be news to say we have a progressive tax system, but generally speaking, the higher your income, the higher your tax rate. With some exceptions, a billionaire may have a capital loss one year that rolls over to the next year, but broadly speaking, they pay a much higher rate.
I just have one question for you, Robert. This does not take into account S corporations, capital gains, taxes, and capital gains rates relative to income rates. If you start to do that, it gets a little more complicated, don't you think?
Well, so when they calculate the average rate for these top 0.001%, a lot of those have capital gains income. Now, some of them don't. And that's why this average rate, Andrew, does include those whose majority income comes from capital gains. That's why this rate is around 24% as opposed to 35 or 37%, which is the actual top rate on income. So, yes, it does include that. But when you blend it all together and get that average rate, including those who make a large part of their income from capital gains, right, it's about a 24% rate compared to 12%.
The reason I'm saying is, are you I mean, the math would be like, you know, if you buy the plane and then depreciate the plane in the S corporation, do you see what I'm saying? I think that actually the numbers actually are slightly different if you start to adjust for both the cost and depreciation of, and then real estate and 1031. I mean, I'm not so sure.
I'm just giving you what the IRS reports. Of course, a lot of people report their partnership or pass-through income on their individual returns. And those individual returns, which include pass-through S-corps, LLCs, all that stuff, is in that blended number of the top 0.001%. So I get you, Andrew. There are a lot of people that we think at the very top pay next to nothing because they write everything off. But this is the top rate for that top group, including pass-throughs.